Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we farmed some more white spider meat and crafted more spider sausages. And today, we are done doing that. We are going to head off to Verilis and start our questing journey there. How are our first aids doing? 263. So I think we're still at heavy mage weave bandages. We haven't got to rune cloth just yet.
How are you?
So here we go. Off to Feather Moon.
Be good.
We're doing a little nighttime episode today. I kind of like Verilis during the night. And I think we will go fight some ogres. Verilis is the zone where Dire Maul is, which is a set of 3 different dungeons. I think there's like Dire Maul North, Dire Maul East, and Dire Maul West. And they're all ogre dungeons. I actually used to go to Dire Maul North every week to get buffs from it. A hunter would clear it out, and then you would skip through the entire dungeon to go to the end. And then you talk to this ogre, who pretty much gives you access to these other NPCs. And then these NPCs grant you buffs that you can use for raid. I always thought that was something cool in Classic WoW. And then you would tip the hunter, right? Like when you would run, like make your way to the end, you would go see the hunter and you'd tip him like 5 to 10 gold, depending on how you felt. And yeah, it was a cool little thing. I kind of liked that, how that was like a kind of like a profession somebody could have in WoW or Classic WoW. Like instead of just like doing the regular professions of, you know, buying and selling herbs or playing the auction house or just crafting gear and selling it. Instead, you could like clear out a dungeon and sell buffs. I hope the next iteration of Classic WoW, like if they do Season of Mastery again, I hope they have world buffs in it. I think they removed world buffs in the last Season of Mastery, I'm pretty sure. And I believe a lot of people in Classic WoW wanted that, because it is kind of a pain. It does take some time, but I think it also does add to the world. Because we haven't got a buff on this character at all, so we'll see if we can get buffs when we go to Bellwood. We'll see if we can access a Songflower, because there's a lot of buffs in that zone. I think one of the main reasons why we haven't got a buff on this server is because nobody really raids here. It's not, everyone's just usually leveling. So you're never gonna get like the head of Onyxia dropped in Orgrimmar and get the rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer buff. I wonder if Onyxia has even been slain on this server. They must have did a hardcore Onyxia run, I would think. Also, Cyberpunk 2077 coming out with an expansion. That game had a rough start. Sort of reminds me of New World. Like, there was a lot of hype, but the start was just, I don't know, they kind of botched it. But supposedly the game's getting a lot better. I've never played it, but I would be willing to check it out in the future. Because they put a lot of work into that game. I think it was like 5+ years in development, and they've been continuing to, like, you know, upgrade the game. Kind of reminds me of New World. New World had the same issue. They botched the beginning, like everyone had, like, they had a ton of people play it, and then they had problems, and a bunch of people left, and now the game's, like, slowly getting better over time. And New Worlds came out with a new expansion as well, which is pretty cool. Might have to go check that out. Supposedly there's like an entire new zone, New World as well. I haven't been on New World in quite a while. And I kind of want to get back to it because I really didn't get to finish the story. There's a dungeon that I need to, like, get my gear level up. And then pretty much that's like the last boss of the storyline that you fight at the end of it. But I'll get back into New World again. It's just we got a lot of WoW stuff going on right now. With Wrath of the Lich King coming out and then Dragonflight, so... I'm really enjoying pre-patch, though. Wrath pre-patch is awesome. They did it right. Much better than the TBC pre-patch. I think giving the 50% XP bonus was a good idea. Because all I remember about the TBC pre-patch is like, yeah, we're selling a boost, guys. Like, that's all that was. And yeah, people just weren't really interested in that. Especially the classic WoW community, because, you know, leveling to 60 was like kind of like cutting out a solid chunk of the journey by doing that. But I would understand, like, hey, if you were just trying to, like, get a new alt, then sure. Not everybody's interested in leveling. Some people are mostly playing just for the end game. But I think you are really missing out when you don't level up your character. Alright, so here we are in Fairless. I also find it funny how, like, no one's really complaining about the boost in Wrath this time. Like, the first time in TBC they did it, it was like a big deal. Oh my gosh, they're doing a boost. This is brutal. But now this time, it's like, it's accepted. Slowly, they've slowly got us to accept the boost. Which is fine. I don't mind it either, to be honest. They gotta make money, right? They have shareholders they have to appease, so it is what it is. And the thing is, this boost I like a little bit more, the Wrath of the Lich King one. I actually think the mount's much better than the mount that the people who boosted in TBC got. They got such a crappy mount. The one in Wrath of the Lich King is a ground and flying mount, so... And it actually looks better, in my opinion. I forget the pets that they gave out in TBC, so I can't really compare those. Alright, so here we are. We are in Feralis. I guess we will make this place our home. Have a chat with the innkeeper here.
Peace be with you.
Should get some solid gear upgrades here as well. Troyus Moonbreeze. Angelus Moonbreeze. Let's have a chat with Angelus.
Elune be with you.
Hello, 77. Perhaps you have some time to chat. Alright, the High Wilderness. Although it was dangerous, Troyus and I have been investigating the ruins that cover the forests of Feralis. Lately, though, Troyus has been going on his own to the High Wilderness, and I really worry about him. The Gorduni ogres have taken over that area, and they don't take kindly to anyone that enters their territory. I was hoping that you might be willing to travel to the ruins to the southeast and clear out some of the ogres. Make it a little safer for my Troyus, and I will be extremely grateful.
Goddess watch over you.
Okay, so yeah, let's help out Troyus here. You see what Troyus is up to. In search of knowledge. While the ruins of Feralis can be quite dangerous, they have much to tell of what has happened here. Searching through the rubble to the south a few days ago, I discovered what appears to be a normal stave. However, I just can't shake the feeling that there is something more to it. Angelus and I have been poring over our books here, but we can't find a thing about it. I have a colleague in Darnassus that may be willing to tell us what this is. 007, why don't you go talk to her and see if she can help us? Okay, so we have to head over to Darnassus for that quest. I guess we'll just hold on to that one. How's our bags? Our bags are looking alright. But now it is time for us to take a boat over to the mainland. That looks kind of cool. And the shoulder shrug there. Oh, that's enough. Enough photos. So I don't think we need to sell anything. Actually, we have some junk we could sell. And we have a greater defense pot that we're going to be using.
I am honored. May the stars guide you. I am listening.
This here, put this here. There we go, should be good. I wonder where the boat is. Maybe it just left when we got up here. We are going to be going over here. This is where all the Gorduni ogres are. Maybe we should just pull out our fishing rod and do a little bit of fishing. See what we can catch here at Feralis. So let's do this. Still not high enough. What? You gotta be high enough to fish in Feralis? My fishing is 132. You gotta have a certain skill to fish here? That's messed up. I didn't know that. So you can't just fish wherever you want. So I think it's like that in retail. Like there's no, like, hey, you're too low to fish in this zone. Well, that's kind of interesting. Kind of sucks. Alright, so there's the boat. In TBC, this is a night elf ship. I think it fits this zone a little bit more. I think that's why they switched it. Like, I don't know why they have, like, a human ship sailing back and forth from the mainland to Feathermoon. Kind of doesn't make sense. It's cool how they kept the mistakes in pretty much the classic remastered or classic remake in 2019. What's down here? The captain's headquarters is pretty good. Sometimes I wish WoW was like Skyrim and they had like just random books on different boats that you could just pick up and check out. It's one thing I really liked about Skyrim. Oh, we're here. Oh no, never mind. We haven't even left yet. Okay, we're leaving now. It's one thing I hate about being Alliance and Feralus, like you have to take a boat to get to the questing zone. If you're a Horde, you're like right in the mix of it. And Dire Maul's like right there for you. It's just way better being Horde and Feralus. But if you're a Druid, this isn't that bad, because you can just, you know, go your manatee form and swim on over. I guess as a shaman you can water walk over as well. Kinda wish this was like a goblin city. And like you just flew over in like a helicopter or something like that. So they got a goblin here. He gives out a couple of tough quests. We'll probably end up doing those in a couple of episodes. Alright, so let's mount up. Sometimes I forget that I have a mount here. Gotta watch out for Rexar. Don't want to run into him. Probably would one-shot us. I know as a Horde player, you can talk to him. He's friendly. I just don't know how he is as an Alliance. But when I looked at him, it looked like we could attack him, so I just decided to stay away from him. Alright, so the Gorduni ogres should just be around here. There's the Yetis. Gonna have to watch out against these ogres. They could kill us. Oh, we're gonna get Sungrass here. That's awesome. We're gonna be able to make some new health pots, guys. Superior health pots. Oh, not if he's... That's good. I didn't know that Feral has had sungrass here. Now I forget where it was. It's one thing about sungrass. It's like the hardest herb to find. Should be right on top of me. I was just using, like, oh man. This vile screecher really messed it up. There it is. See? It's like so, it blends it so well. Okay. Get this ape protecting it. Alright, there we go. We got some sungrass. I have a bite to eat. We got 3 there, so we can actually make 3 superior healing pots. I think it's about time we start making them. I guess. Yeah, it's probably a decent time. Everything else, like all our other elixirs are green. And then we'll use these. It's a pretty big upgrade. Previous pots were 455 to 585 health every time we use it, and this is 700 to 900. So almost double. But yeah, I am going to be going out of my way to get sungrass. We do need a lot of it. And I should just, I guess get the elixirs going now. Oh, great. Get our poisons up as well. Alright, so let's head down here. We'll stealth up. And the sungrass should be down here. Oh man, it's gonna be tough to find this stuff. There it is. Okay. Let's get our poisons going. We can only make 7 instant poisons. I guess we missed out on purchasing more Dust of Deterioration. Too bad. Hopefully they have a poison vendor in Feathermoon, but they probably don't. Yeah, we might have to go on a trip to Darnassus. At least we got a quest that's already there. And then we'll get some poisons. Kind of sad because we were just there. We just bought a map. We didn't buy enough poisons. Or we could head to Gadget Stand. I think Gadget Stand probably has a poison vendor. We eventually want to quest there anyways. Okay, so here are the Gorduni Ogres. Try this brood first. See how we do. This guy's got a lot of health. Oh, he's got a distress beacon. Alright, let's have a bite to eat here. We'll have some spider sausage. And we'll check out this distress beacon. You have uncovered some sort of strange egg-shaped device made from metal. Fiddling with one of its knobs brings the egg to life. As it opens up into some sort of gnomish robotic contraption, a voice from inside the robotic egg crackles to life. My name's Oglethorpe Obnauticus, and my homing robot has crashed. I will reward you for its recovery. Please take this beacon to the robot. I now have computed the coordinates of the robot for you. It is in a cave near the Feral Scar Vale. Alright, so we got another quest. What happened there? So we need 8 of each. I think we'll just deal with the brutes anyways. I don't want to be pulling 2 ogres at once. Not sure if we can really handle that. We probably could. As long as we have Blade Flurry. And I think any more than 2 is kind of rough. Yeah, the warlocks and the shamans could be a little tricky here. Here's a patrolling brute. I guess we'll go after him. The good thing about being a rogue is we can disarm them and they barely do any damage while they're disarmed. Let's have a bite to eat here. Probably could have got some poisons in Theramore Isle, I think, too. I think there's a poison supplier there. Starnassus is pretty damn far. Kind of really only want to go there if we level up. If we can get some new rogue abilities. This warlock sitting in this little hot spring, taking a bath. We'll deal with this brute first. I'm gonna try a little Blade Flurry combo, though. We've got a patrol rocking through here. Maybe we could do it here right when they meet. Kick him. There we go. Damn it, that kind of ruined it though. Didn't get our... slice and dice up fast enough. Don't really get much of a Blade Flurry there. Oh, she did a decent amount of damage. Shouldn't underestimate the power of Blade Flurry. I guess these warlocks barely have any health. We haven't seen any of the shamans yet, though. They're probably deeper within this ogre compound. We'll go after this brute here. Then we'll blade flurry the two back here. Oh man, you're not evasion. This will give our health pot a try here. Pull this up for quite a bit. Alright, so we're almost done with the brutes and the warlocks. We just need to find out where the shamans are. Purple lotus and some gold thorn up here. I only think we need the purple lotus though. Golden Sand Sam. I don't think we've seen this herb yet. Not sure what it crafts, but I guess we'll pick it up. What else we got here? Khadgar's Whiskers. Guess we'll loot that too since we're making spear healing pots. There is an alchemy vendor in Feathermoon. So if we do level up our alchemy by quite a bit, we probably could get some new elixirs. Not sure which ones we'll use though. I think we have a good setup right now. We found where the shamans are. Let's get on this one here. Use blade flurry. Kick him, kick him, kick him, kick him. Forgot that these guys heal. Having food's nice too, that I can just eat instead of like wasting my bandages all the time. Probably should have purchased food a lot earlier. It's one thing I regret not doing. But then I probably would have been a little bit later on my mount, so maybe it's not that worth it. A lot of scrolls of stamina. Should probably start using those instead of the health pots, health elixirs. Look at mage lords. There's a shaman up there. And a Corduni warlord. I wonder if they got like a chest in here. I wonder if we would pull the warlord. We've actually never been in here before. A lot of mage lords. And we got some thorium in here. That's pretty much just a cave full of warlords and mage lords, no shamans. Sometimes there's chests in the back here. But it doesn't look like we're going to get any there. See if at the end there's like a boss or something like that. Sometimes they have elites in the back. Hopefully we don't get caught, though. If we do, we're just in a kind of a rough spot. Who's this guy? Oh, there's a shaman at the end. What the heck? I wonder why they got that. Yeah, we're gonna fight the warlord and the shaman. Oh man, they got one coming in. Home to the back. We could die. In a lot of trouble here. Well, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Let's see if we can handle it though. Invasion? Get on the warlord now? What that guy's... Don't let him heal. Don't let him kick that. Oh, that's terrible. He did the shaman. Yeah, we're gonna pop everything here. Should be alright. Disarm him. Disarm didn't work. We'll stun him here. Alright, now we don't have nothing. But yeah, that's how these caves can be. Like, these patrols come out of nowhere. It looks like these warlords put echoing roar on you. Reduces your armor by 57%. That is insane. I didn't know that debuff was that strong. Shit. See if we can find another shaman. Still have Vanish, so we're somewhat safe. It doesn't look like there's any chests in here. They should have had a chest in here. I think all caves should have chests. Not all caves, that's too many. There should be some type of reward. I guess the reward of this cave is a small thorium vein. Alright, so we're done. So I guess we'll head back to Featherman. And we will go and turn in this quest here.
What brings you here?
I'm very grateful you were able to do this for me. Now please, don't mention a word to Troyes about this. This is a quest for the Sunken Temple. We won't be doing it because we're not doing dungeons. I think it would be kind of tough to actually get into a group nowadays because not too many people are playing. I think there's like, I usually see like around 5 to 10 people. It used to be 20 to 25 to 30, but it's gone down since Wraths came out. Maybe it'll come up again when... Probably by the time it starts to peak again, Season of Mastery will be done, so... It is slowly dying out, that's for sure. But it's too bad. But we're going to get to 60, we're going to keep going. Hopefully we can do it before Season of Mastery ends. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.